Hi Petals, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Aura and thank you so much for clicking on my reading today. I'm really happy to have you here. So if this reading has found you today, then there is a new chapter opening up for you in your life and you are about to step into a new and exciting energy. So today we'll be diving deep to discover what this entails and bring through any guidance that your soul is needing for this new chapter of your life. So today we have 3 different groups to choose from, and I have also included crystals for those of you who like to connect with the crystal energy. So for group number 1 we have this gorgeous peach calcite. For group number 2 we have this delicious amethyst. And for group 3 we have this beautiful pink agate. So please pick a group that you feel intuitively drawn to. If you feel called to more than one group, that's completely fine to watch more than one reading. That just means that your intuition is letting you know that there is another message there for you. If you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box, but please be mindful of any scammers in the comments section and on social media. I would never ever approach you for a reading. Also, don't forget to check out some of the other readings on our channel. They are completely free and timeless, and there are lots more messages waiting there for you to discover and explore. So without further ado, my loves, let's get stuck right into these readings today. The timestamps will be in the description box and in the pinned comment, and I shall see you at your selected group. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading if you selected this beautiful peach calcite crystal. This is your reading for your next chapter, so we will be diving deep today to bring through all the details about your next chapter. What does it look like and what is opening up for you? So I just want to apologize for the lighting today if it's a bit dark. I've had to shut the window in the blinds because the sun is really beaming through and you just would not have been able to see your reading. It just would have been bleached out completely, and I really just wanted to get stuck into your reading today and bring these messages out for you. So we're just going to have to do with what we have today. But as I was setting up your reading, I did see 11:11 on the clock, so I just wanted to bring that through for you and mention that for you in case that is of resonance for you. And also the number 1111 does talk about you being on the right path, so there is a message coming through for you right away to start your reading that you are on the right path, to trust and keep going. Everything is falling into place, so that's a really beautiful message to start your reading with. And I also want to mention group 1 that there were many disturbances and disruptions as I was trying to start recording your reading. There was many technical difficulties that were happening, and then there was the whole sun thing bleaching out the table, and in the end I was just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to shut the blinds, I'm gonna have to do this, I'm gonna have to do that, and let's get on with the reading. So I feel like this might be kind of an energy that is coming through for you in this next chapter. So whatever this next chapter is might feel a bit disruptive for you in some way. You might have to kind of change plans, or change some things around here going into this next chapter. But let's look into your reading today. I have already shuffled and pulled a bunch of cards for you, and we will be shuffling live on camera later to bring through some more guidance with some more cards. So just to start your reading here, what does your next chapter look like? We have the 7 of Summer coming through here, the Maine Coon kitten. So that might be resonant for some of you. So it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. Okay, so with the Seven of Summer coming through right away, it's really talking to me of options and choices. So I feel like there's a new chapter that is opening up for you, Group 1, that is going to open up different avenues, different choices, different options, and it's going to require you to make a decision. It's going to require you to weigh up the pros and cons. So that is a bit of guidance coming through for you already. If you are feeling overwhelmed with this new chapter, with these new doors that are opening up for you, these new opportunities, these new options, these new decisions for you to choose from, you are being guided to write a pros and cons list, weigh them up in your mind. And also it does say here in this card to follow your heart. So ultimately you need to follow what aligns with your heart and aligns with your soul, what feels right inside, what feels good for you. Don't worry about everyone else, because we can see here all these beautiful kittens in this card. It feels like there's a lot of energies around here. So whatever this new chapter, it might involve others in some way, or there might be other opinions around in some way, and you're being guided here to follow your heart and ultimately do what is best for the whole. But really you need to think about yourself at the end of the day, is a message that is coming through here. So beautiful. So let's see what else we have. We have the Tower card coming through. Wow, yeah, that explains why I was getting that energy of kind of disruption coming through here. I do feel this new chapter with this Tower card coming through and all this energy of decisions, this energy of choices, possible confusion here. I feel like this new chapter might be something that's quite unexpected for you. It might be like either you were not expecting this new beginning, you weren't expecting this new door or opportunity to come through for you, or you were maybe expecting it in a different way, in a different form. And it's almost like if you were manifesting something, it's like you're getting the green light for that, you're getting the door open and an opportunity come through for you, but not in the way that you expected. So I feel like this might feel like it kind of takes you off guard, or it's almost like I'm getting this energy of, whoa, pull back, hold up, what's going on? Like hands up in the air, whoa. I'm getting that kind of energy coming through here. And it's almost like there is this energy of a good opportunity coming through for you, but maybe you feel like, am I ready? Or is this too good to be true? There is this energy coming through here massively. And you need to know that you are capable of going through with this. You are capable of moving forward with this. But don't forget, the loved ones around you that you have, friends, family, your spirit team who want to help you, who want to guide you, who want to, offer their advice and offer their help if needed. So there is this balance of letting others help you, letting others give you advice, but ultimately, like it says in this card, don't overthink the situation, listen to your heart. So it's like you need to quieten your voice, because I feel like you might have like an inner dialogue, an inner monologue I'm hearing of various different kind of versions of yourself talking to you, whether it's giving you doubts, whether it's making you question things, whether you're overthinking a situation of how something is going to go. And you're being guided here to pull back from that, quieten the noise, do a pros and cons list, and know that you are ultimately capable of whatever this is. Gorgeous. So let's see what other cards want to come through for you. So we have here Pineapple and Reconciliation. And we have Ear and Good News. Yes, exactly. So I do feel like whatever this new chapter is that is opening up for you, it's going to bring some sort of good news. I feel like you're going to hear something. You might receive a phone call. I'm particularly getting phone call coming through here. I'm also seeing someone knock on a door. So it's almost like something's going to come to you and you're going to hear something here, an answer to something. Potentially if you've been wanting to hear back from a job or even a relationship, or there's just something going on here to do with hearing something, receiving news, good news, positive news. And it's almost like you really wanted this, because the Seven of Summer can talk about illusions as well. It's that dreamy energy. And it's like there's something you were dreaming of, you were hoping for. And it's like it's coming through, but not in a way you expected. And it's almost like taking you off guard, even though it's good news here. So that's really interesting. It could be something to do with a reconciliation, getting back, in touch with an old person, an old connection, whether that's a friendship, a relationship, a family member, even an old job situation, a career opportunity. I'm hearing for some of you, you're going to be hearing back from like an old job that you walked away from. And it's like they want you back. They want to offer you higher. And they want to offer you a higher position, a higher wage, a higher salary, a different position. There's just something coming through here that was unexpected. Wow. Let's put those to the side and let's see what else wants to come through for you. So we have truth coming through here. Yeah. Whatever this is in this new chapter that is opening up for you, that you're about to step into, it's going to reveal some sort of truth. Something is going to be illuminated to you, reflected to you. I do feel like there's going to have to be moments of introspection, I'm hearing, when it comes to this new chapter. I feel like there's going to be a truth that is revealed that is going to be quite shocking here with the Tower card. And it's going to open up different opportunities and avenues and doors. But ultimately, it's good news. I feel like there's this energy of coming back together, something unexpected. Maybe there's just like a reconciliation of something, like I was saying, a connection or a situation, coming back together with something, finding out the truth. I even feel like this new chapter could also be, in a way, finding out truth about you, about yourself, about what you truly want. You could be making a different decision here, choosing to go a different path. It's like, be honest with yourself. Stop procrastinating, make a decision, be honest with yourself. And for some of you, it's like this fear of wanting to make this decision, to follow your truth, to follow what lights you up, to follow your heart. Because ultimately it's going to cause some sort of shake-up here, whether it's in your life or with other people and other energies around you. The Nightingale spirit, love is all around. The number 41 might be significant, or the number 5. Now we know that number 5 talks about change, so there is some sort of change here. And maybe I do get this energy of, this kind of fear-based energy coming through here. Fear of making the change, or worry or confusion of making a change here. But this card always talks to me about singing your own song. It talks to me of stepping into your own power and seeing your own beauty and your power and royalty that you have, because we can see this beautiful bird is wearing that crown there. It's not being afraid to sing your own song, to dance at the beat of your own drum. And you need to know that love is all around you. There are supportive energies around you who will support you in this next chapter, who do want to come along with you and give you encouragement and support. So if you're feeling nervous about maybe this being a completely different decision or a different avenue that you are taking in whatever it is in your life, something unexpected, people are going to come around, your loved ones will come around, and they will ultimately support you. You just need to follow your heart and what is right for you. That is really important. We have worked through your fears. Yeah, exactly. New moon in Scorpio. There is this energy of fear coming through. Fear of the unknown, fear of, being unsure about how this is going to go, how others are going to react. Because we can see here with the new moon, it's hidden, it's in the dark. And you have this feistiness to you, you have this strength to you with the Scorpion here. And you have this hard exterior. And it's like, there's a softness to you as well. There's a softness to your heart. And it's important to show that to others. When you are moving forward with this new change, with this new chapter, be strong, show your exterior, but don't be too hard and cut off from others. Show your soft side as well. That's going to really help you. Let others in, I'm hearing. Let others in, let others help you. Let others know how you are feeling, what your emotions are. I feel like for some of you that might be quite difficult to do. Almost like foreign, I'm hearing, foreign to you. To be honest with others about how you are feeling. It's okay to be nervous, it's okay to be worried and fearful about the next chapter, about the change. But ultimately, you know that you can handle this, and you can handle this, and this is your confirmation that you can handle this. You've been through many tower moments before. The tower isn't a card to fear. This was a card that I always feared for so long. But ultimately, I look back now, and every single tower moment that I've had, yes, it was difficult, it was challenging, but I look back and I'm like, wow, that needed to happen, because look at where I am now. Look at who I am now. And this is an energy that is going to really rapidly evolve you and change you in such an amazing way here. Because don't forget, ultimately, this is good news. We have the universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Yeah, exactly. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Gorgeous message coming through there. Know that the universe has your back. Know that as soon as you open your heart and you allow yourself to be loved and share your love and show your love, because you have so much love within you, the universe sees that like a beacon of light and is instantly drawn to that like a moth to a flame. And the universe will respond to you instantly to help you, to bring you further guidance, to hold your hand. Drop that in the comment section. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Gorgeous. We have Bear coming through here. Use power with wisdom. Archangels Uriel and Jophiel are coming through here. Yeah, exactly. You've got such a power, a strength behind you in your energy. Can we see here how this bear, it's like his heart space is lit up there. There's like a fire in his heart space. There's a huge energy coming through here to do with your heart. Because we got the message right at the beginning, listen to your heart. And we can see the heart space lit up with that bear there. We've got this green on this nightingale spirit, the heart chakra. And that even this person here is holding this mirror over their heart space. So there's like a light that you are giving out with your heart here. I feel like this new chapter that is opening up for you is going to be very healing for you. It's going to be ultimately very soothing for you once any initial shake-up or shock or unexpected situation comes through here. I feel like you might have even been procrastinating on making some sort of decision in your life, and it's almost like the universe is stepping in to help you make it. And the universe does that. The universe is great at doing that, bringing that tower moment to really shake things up. And it's like, okay, I understand now, I have to make a decision, I get it. And the universe is great at that. But don't forget, the universe is supporting you powerfully. The universe is behind you every step of the way. Can we get some guidance for group 1 for this next chapter? Thank you. We have decide come through. May you navigate with purpose. Yes. So we've got something huge coming through to do with decisions here. May you navigate with purpose. Drop that in the comment section. I navigate my journey with purpose. I navigate my journey with purpose. And this is going to help and show the universe that you have faith in yourself. You have faith in where you are being guided. You have faith in where the universe is guiding you. You're being navigated along a new path here. And can we see how calm this water is and how calm the skies are? There is going to be like a calm after the storm energy come through for you. It's just like ride it out, because everything is going to work out. We have presence. May you sense each shiver of the surf. Yes, exactly. Can we see that? There's a wave here in this water. A bit chaotic. So it's like ride that wave. And don't be afraid of the wave crashing, because calm is restoring, balance is restoring, and it's all going to lead to something that is ultimately for your highest good, that's going to open up new opportunities and doorways for you. On the bottom of the deck we have receive. May you know you are worthy of the gift. So there's a beautiful gift that is coming through for you in this next chapter, and you need to know that you are worthy of this. Drop it in the comment section. I am worthy of the gift that the universe wants to give me. I am worthy of the gift that the universe wants to give me, because you are. Make a decision. Be present in the moment. Enjoy the journey, because ultimately it's almost like you're going to look back and you're going to have a story. Like whatever is going to happen in this new chapter, it's like book worthy. You could literally write a book on what's going to happen. And the outcome is going to be so beautiful. It's going to be so inspiring. Don't forget your strength. You have so much wisdom as well. And this is going to even give you even more wisdom. We have dare come through. Take a risk and fly. Exactly. Take a risk. Dare. Dare to be brave. Dare to be bold. Know that you can handle it. We can see here. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up, but there's a gorgeous like bird there, like a robin bird. And it's really reminding me of this nightingale bird there. So nightingales or robins could be significant for you at this time. I did just put that card back in the deck by accident then. So it's almost like you don't want to take that dare. It's almost like, no, I don't want to do it. Put it back in the deck. I don't want to see it. But know that the universe has your back. The universe has your back. It truly does. I get it. I totally get it. But this is nothing to fear. This is nothing to worry. This is really highly positive. We also have strength. Exactly. Don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. Have the strength to do the weeding, to remove what doesn't serve you, to let things go, because you can't take everything with you into this next chapter. Only things that align with you, only things that are positive for you. You might have to remove anything that was holding you back, whether it's people, places, things, situations, mindsets, ways of doing things, habits, I'm hearing for some of you, because it's time now for you to step even more into your power, into your strength. Use your wisdom, make a decision, follow your truth, follow your heart, and you are working through your fears here. You're going to be able to overcome this. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Come back to your heart space, your heart center. Do what makes you happy. Absolutely beautiful message. So that was your reading, Group 1. I really hope that this has brought you some guidance, some clarity, and some confirmations moving forward for you into this next chapter. Please comment down below how this has resonated for you. I always love to hear and catch up with you. Thank you so much for all of your energy exchanges via your likes, your comments, your subscribes. I truly appreciate every single one of you. They really help out our channel. So thank you so much. If you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. And don't forget to check out some of the other readings on our channel. They are completely free and timeless, and there are loads more messages waiting there for you to discover and explore. But thank you so much again, beautiful Group 1. I'm so excited for you in this next chapter. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading. If you selected this beautiful amethyst crystal, this is your reading today for your next chapter. So we will be diving deep today to discover all of the details about your next chapter. What does it look like and what is opening up for you? So I have already shuffled and pulled some cards off camera for you today, and later on in your reading in the second part I will be shuffling live on camera to bring through some extra guidance for you and your next chapter. I just want to quickly apologize if the table is a little bit dark today, the lighting is a little bit dark. Unfortunately, the sun came beaming out as I was wanting to start this pick a card reading today, so I've had to shut the blinds. Otherwise you just would not have been able to see the table. The lighting would have been all over the place, but we're just going to roll with it today and just get stuck right into your reading. So let's see the details about your next chapter. What does it look like? So we have here the Three of Spring coming through for you, which is also the Three of Wands, and the Sea Turtle, which is absolutely gorgeous. And this card says, stop to take time to review and make long-term plans, capitalizing upon your past successes. It's appropriate to pat yourself on the back for all your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. So that's really interesting here. So I'm feeling that this next chapter that is opening up for you, I'm hearing is the next stage for something that you are already working on. So I feel like there's something that you have achieved in your life, something that you have been working towards, something that you have been doing, whatever this may be. It's going to be different for all of you. And it's like you've completed one thing, you've hit some targets here, you've made some progress, and now it's like the next phase within this book. So for example, yeah, I'm being shown the analogy of a book. So for example, you know, if you are, let's just take the analogy that whatever you are doing is your book, right? So you've just completed one chapter, you've hit some targets like I was saying, and now is the next chapter of this book to start. Now is the next chapter of this book to begin. So it's like a continuation, it's like the next season to something here. And that's why there's this energy of reviewing what you have done previously in the previous chapters, earlier on in your book, in your previous seasons, reviewing everything that you have done, tick all the boxes, tick them off, everything that you have completed, and make plans for the next chapter, make plans for the next season of your series, of your book, of your project. Because, you know, you have been successful at something. If you are to look back, you're going to be able to see your success in some way, whether it's recognition for something, whether it's an award, whether it's passing some sort of test, or whether it's just literally making progress, starting the writing of that book, starting the project, buying the materials that you need for your painting. Whatever it is, you have made some sort of progress here. It's time to pat yourself on the back, literally congratulate yourself for everything that you have done, everything that you have achieved so far within this project, within this book, within this series. And the Three of Spring can talk about staying focused. Keep focused on your goals, keep focused on whatever it is that you're wanting to bring through here. But there is going to be an energy of patience that is needed within this next chapter. But ultimately, I feel like this next chapter is going to be very fruitful. And I'm hearing shift. I feel like there's going to be a shift here. Maybe a different direction within whatever this is. A different direction, a different idea. Come back to yourself, review your ideas, get back to the drawing board. We also have justice. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow, really powerful here. So in this next chapter that is opening up for you, you're going to be receiving some sort of justice here. You're going to be receiving rewards. I'm hearing earnings for the energy that you have put in. It's like you're being seen. I'm seeing you being seen, literally, being noticed. Having the attention, the acclaim, the recognition that you deserve. The responses I'm hearing. I'm hearing feedback. Acknowledgement. I'm hearing power. Yeah, really powerful. We can see there in the distance, it looks like some sort of crown there. Some sort of crown. I feel like you're going to be crowned with something. Like recognized for something, seen for something here. I just heard going viral. I feel like whatever it is you've been working on is going to be seen, it's going to be noticed. The Justice card can talk about reaping what you sow. So it's like whatever energy you've been putting in, whatever action you've been taking, this next chapter is opening up some sort of reward for that, some sort of fruition for that. Wow, really powerful. We have here the kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah, very interesting. Because we can see here on this card of the sea turtle, stop to take time to review and make long-term plans. And unsettled times need to plan ahead. So I feel like there is going to be something here that is unforeseen in this next chapter. But ultimately, it's going to lead to something, a new way of doing something I'm hearing. So it's really important for you in this next chapter to make time to plan your steps ahead. Make sure that you're not running into something blind, not knowing what you're doing or, where you're going to go. Be open to where you're being guided and being open to where your energy is flowing and where you're being directed by the universe, by your higher self. But also have like a plan of action. Have like an outline of where you see yourself in this next chapter. whatever this is for you, whether it's a relationship, a connection, a job, a business, a project. And I feel like that's going to give you more stability and more structure for you to have more confidence and faith that you are going to get to where you are wanting to get. We have the tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. So interesting here. Very interesting how we have the tortoise and the sea turtle. Very similar energies, very similar animals in a way. So there's this energy of, you are making progress. You're slowly getting there, so you will need patience. And whilst this is unfolding, make plans. Keep planning, keep focused. Keep that end goal in mind and know that you are getting there. And you're building a solid foundation along the way. I also feel like you're going to meet people along your path as well. Making new connections is going to be really helpful for you. I feel like in this next chapter, new people are going to come in that are like-minded, that understand you, your vision, your goals, can resonate with you, can help you in some way, or support you. Yeah, there's just that energy coming through here. The colour yellow might be significant for you. The yellow is also the solar plexus. So self-confidence, working on your confidence, I feel is a big thing. Making sure that you're speaking positive words and positive affirmations to yourself, not knocking yourself down. Because I feel like along the way, you might start to question yourself, am I good enough? Because it is going to take its time, it's not going to happen overnight. And you're being guided here and reminded that you are good enough. You do deserve what is coming to you. Because you've put out so much good energy here, so much work, so much effort. And I feel like the universe is going to drop you little synchronicities, symbols, signs, serendipitous moments, events that are going to remind you that you are on the right path and you are worthy of this. We have finding coming through here, absolutely gorgeous. That butterfly is standing out to me right away. It's almost like you're finding yourself in this new chapter. You're discovering a new part of yourself. I'm almost getting this energy like when you have to sit with yourself for a long time, in the quiet, kind of like hermit energy. And it's like you don't have a choice but kind of like sit there with your own energy and with yourself and what is it that I want to be? What is it I want to become? And who am I? And it's like you're finding an essence of yourself that is coming through in this new chapter. I'm getting this kind of energy coming through, like discovering a part of yourself, finding yourself again, coming back home to yourself again, finding your passion, finding your excitement, finding your confidence. Whatever this new chapter is, it's really massively going to elevate your confidence in some way. And it's going to bring out this beautiful part of yourself that you haven't seen for a long time. And I feel like you're going to attract a lot of energies because of that. People are going to be really seeing you. I'm getting a lot of like Empress energy coming through, beauty, attraction, absolutely gorgeous. We have the Swan Spirit coming through, time for a deep dive. The number 60 might be significant for you, or the number 6. Yeah, exactly. There's a new dive coming in. You're being guided to let yourself go on a deep dive to discover something new here, to find something. I'm hearing find answers. And I feel like on this deep dive, on this discovery, you're going to find something that is going to bring you back into balance in some way. It's going to bring you recognition. It's going to bring you justice. Justice does talk about truth as well. So it could be like a deep dive to find your inner truth. But you're seeing the beauty of something here. Remember me saying about that Empress energy? And we can see here with this gorgeous swan, all these beautiful flowers that are blooming. And the swan is a very beautiful creature, a very beautiful animal, very elegant. They have this pure energy to them. And that is what you're discovering along this new chapter, through this new opening for you in your life, in this next season. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. We have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So you might have some strong cardinal energy in your chart. Be bold, make the first move here. Even though things might be taking their time and you're being tested with your patience, keep making steps forward. Make your plans and keep moving. Because the turtle, go slow. The tortoise goes slow, but they do move, they do go towards their desired destination, and they do eventually reach it. So keep being bold, keep making moves, keep making steps here. And know that you are going to be guided, because we can see here is like the nightscape here, and we've got this moon that's lit up in the sky. So there is something guiding you here. Remember me saying about, I feel like you're going to be getting synchronicity signs. Make sure that you're following them, because your higher self, your spirit team, the universe are wanting to bring you guidance here along your way. We have, my ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. Yeah, I was picking up on that energy towards the beginning of your reading about possibly doubting yourself along the way, being careful about what words you tell yourself, about your abilities, about how good you are, about how capable you are, about how worthy you are, whatever it is. Your affirmation is, I choose good feeling thoughts and I open myself to receive. I choose good feeling thoughts and I open myself up to receive. So it's really important for you to keep feeling positive thoughts about your path, your progress, who you are, your confidence, yourself, your abilities, your capabilities. I'm hearing your talents, because you're really talented here. We have Deer coming through. Trust in the support of the universe. Gorgeous. Archangels Michael and Faith are coming through for you here. Yeah, you have so much support here around you. You have so much support. The universe is literally working with you, wanting to orchestrate this for you. But your guides and your higher self wants this to ultimately last for the long haul. It wants to last for the distance. And so therefore, things are going to take time. You don't build a house overnight. A tree doesn't grow overnight, So the universe is conspiring with you and helping you to support your dreams, to support your goals. So it's really important that you bring through an element of trust here, and trust and know that you are going to get to your destination. Let yourself discover hidden parts of yourself, hidden truths I'm hearing. Let yourself deep dive and be bold. Can we get some guidance, please, for group 2? Thank you. We have soothed come through for you. May you settle gently even as the wave breaks above. Yeah. There's like a soothing energy coming through for you. Taking time out is going to be really important. Meditation, I'm hearing. Doing things that soothe you, that make you happy. Having self-care days. Tidy your room, get fresh bedding, do your nails, buy a new moisturizer. Whatever it is for you that helps you feel soothed, that helps you come back to yourself and feel aligned, is going to help you align, literally. What other guidance do we have for group 2? Okay. We have allow come through. May you soften into what is. Yes, exactly. So we've got this energy of soothing and softening. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Just allow things to flow, allow things to work out. We've got a lot of water energy coming through here with this sea turtle and the water here and the swan. A lot of flowing water energy, a lot of calming water energy coming through here. Allow yourself to take a deep dive. It's so interesting. We've got time for a deep dive, and then this picture here is from underneath the surface. Things are flowing. The swan is moving in that direction, and the water is moving in that direction. Things are flowing. And I feel like this next chapter is flowing in from your previous chapter. I don't feel like there's going to be anything shocking or unexpected. I just feel like it's a nice flow from chapter to chapter, from season to season, a gliding. But there is going to be a lot that is illuminated to you, a lot that you're finding here. On the bottom of the deck, we've got ease. May it be effortless. Exactly. So there is like this effortless energy coming through for you in this next chapter. It is going to require you to do action and put steps in and plan. But it is an energy of, taking your time, relaxing, making time for you, self-care, coming back to yourself, not hustle, 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 push, push, push. I don't get this energy here. It's just make consistent effort and plan, and you will slowly and surely get ahead here. You will make progress. Remember, the universe is supporting you. Gorgeous. What other guidance do we have for group 2 for this next chapter? Oh, okay. So we've got surprises coming through here. Venture down the rabbit hole. So we've got take a deep dive and venture down the rabbit hole. I feel like, your soul is wanting something new because of this flowing energy, because of, things just flowing. There is this energy of you wanting some sort of excitement here. That is what might be kind of missing for you. And you're wanting to bring that back in this next chapter. And if that is what your soul is calling for you, it's important for you to follow that. It's important for you to venture down that rabbit hole. See what else lies down there. See what other opportunities are there. See what takes your fancy. Oh, okay. So we've got 2 more cards come through. We've got Wildflower. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. Exactly. There is this flow energy. Let yourself flow freely. Let yourself go wherever the universe leads you, wherever your higher self takes you. Don't be stuck or restricted when it comes to your next movements forward. Be open-minded. Allow yourself to flow and to soften into whatever is, whatever is coming. To ride out any unsettled times, because there is smooth coming, there is flow coming. We have weed. Don't tolerate less than you deserve. Exactly. With this whole confidence thing, know your power, know your worth. And I feel like in this next chapter, you are knowing your worth to the max. You're not taking and accepting any less than you deserve. And that is going to tell the universe that you know that you are worth the best and the highest, and it's going to attract even more of that to you, which is really gorgeous. So this was your reading group 2, really beautiful, really powerful. I hope this has brought you some guidance, some clarity and confirmation. Please share in the comments section how this has resonated for you. I always love to hear and catch up with you. And thank you so much for all of your likes, your comments, your subscribes, your super thanks donations. Thank you to each and every one of you. It truly helps out the channel more than you would believe. If you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. And don't forget to check out some of the other readings on the channel. They are completely free and also timeless. And there are loads more messages waiting there for you to discover and explore. But thank you so much again, beautiful group 2. We'll see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading if you selected this beautiful pink agate crystal. This is your reading today for your next chapter. So we will be diving deep today to discover the details about your next chapter. What does it look like and what is opening up for you? So I have already shuffled and pulled some cards off camera to save some time today, but in the second part of your reading we will be shuffling live on camera to bring through some extra guidance for you. And before we get into your reading, I just want to apologize if this table looks a bit dark today. I have had to shut the blinds because the sun is just beaming through on the table and you would not be able to see anything, so we're just going to roll with it today. So let's dive straight into your reading today, group 3, and discover what is your next chapter. What does it look like? Okay, so your first card is the Prince of Winter here, a thoroughbred horse. Wow, fantastic. And this says get ready for progress to speed up. This situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotion and make your decisions quickly. Wow, okay, fantastic. So we have here, it says decisive, focused, driven and impulsive. Okay, so first and foremost, this new chapter that is opening up for you is going to require full speed ahead action. It's going to really require you to be very decisive, very fast in your decisions, and to move forward with power, strength and knowing. So it's going to require you to really muster up those energies within you. Now if you have selected this pile these are the energies that are inherently within you, okay? So if you are resonating with this, you can and you do have those energies within you to be able to take on whatever life throws at you, to be able to pull through and go forward with whatever it is that you need to do whatever it is you need to get done here. A very strong, decisive energy, a very powerful energy, a very confident energy here. Whether you realize it or not, you have this confidence within you to push through, to push forward. Get ready for things to speed up, because something is moving in this next chapter for you. Something is making huge progress and huge leaps forward. You have your eyes on something. You are literally focusing on something. And it's time now to go for it. It's like the gates have opened and it's like, this is your chance. This is your time, I'm hearing. Wow. We have the Emperor. Yes, that makes so much sense. Yeah, a real kind of structured energy here, a powerful energy, a confident and strong energy here. In this next chapter, it's time for you to stand in your power. It's time for you to step up and really utilize everything you have learned, all of your wisdom, all of your knowledge. I'm hearing integrity, experience. Your hard work so far has brought you so far, Group 3. It really has. You've made so much progress. And this may have been slow for you in your previous chapters. You know, this may have been slow and steady, but now it's time to move forward with something here. There's a real powerful energy that is coming through here. We have the Beetle coming through and good fortune. Wow, incredible. We have the Hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to pop these cards here. So along your journey, you're being guided here to not be afraid to ask for assistance. Yes, you are this powerful Emperor energy here. You are this powerful horse energy moving forward here. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of experience. But that doesn't mean that you can't ask for help. That doesn't mean that you can't ask for assistance or, you know, guidance here. And I feel like if you're able to do that, that's going to get you even further. And I feel like that's going to win you a lot of, I'm hearing fans. I'm hearing people who look up to you, people who you will inspire. Because yes, you have this energy of being a leader. But it's like you also have this humility, you also have this energy of being human, just like the rest of us. So although you're making great leaps and bounds forwards, although you're making great progress, people are going to be able to relate to you if you show your human side, where you ask for help, you ask for advice or whatever it is. Ask for assistance. There is some sort of good fortune that is coming your way, reaping the rewards for your hard work. I feel like this is a massive kind of like boss energy coming through here. So you might be getting a promotion at work, you might be starting your own business, or maybe you've already got a business and it's like you're getting that next level, you're reaching that next level. You're being noticed in some way. Your business is booming, you're getting lots of bookings. There's this energy coming through here and it's bringing you financial rewards. It's bringing you good fortune. And I feel like not only in the form of money, but in the form of, I'm hearing recommendations. People recommending you. People, you know, word of mouth energy. It's like if you offer a service, people are going to be telling their friends about the service that you offer. And like, oh, I went to Group 3 and they were amazing. You should go to Group 3 as well. There's that energy coming through here. It's like huge bossing up energy. Huge progress here. And it's like you were made for this. You were made for this next chapter. You were made for this amount of success and movement that is coming through for you. Don't doubt that. If you ever have moments of, oh my gosh, am I ready for this? You know that you are. Don't let yourself even sink into that energy. You know, we all feel those things because we are human, but don't let yourself stay there. Don't dive into that. Don't let yourself marinate and sit there, because you are capable of this and you know this deep down. We have Spirit Guide coming through here. Wow. I feel like your spirit team are really guiding you along this journey. You know, we did have this card here, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Your spirit team, your spirit guides are helping you, they're assisting you, they're guiding you. They're wanting to leave you signs and synchronicities. This could come in the form of animals, insects here, because we do have the beetle. It's really reminding me of that. So just pay attention to those signs and synchronicities you see around you. Look into the, you know, the spiritual meaning of, for example, a beetle. You know, just literally Google it, the spiritual meaning of a beetle, and you can find so much guidance and wisdom there. I do that all the time, and the amount of messages that I found there that have just been spot on for what I've been going through, what I've been thinking, what I've been feeling, what I've been experiencing, and the guidance that I am needing, or even the confirmation and reassurance. So that is a message there for you directly from your spirit guide. Your spirit guide is very present in this reading, wanting to help you, wanting to guide you. I'm hearing as above, so below. For some reason, that message is coming through, as above, so below. It's like the energy you give out, you will receive. So keep being your magnificent self and hold your humility, because there is a humility to you. There is this relatable energy to you. There is this uniqueness to you. Where, for example, let's just go back to that analogy of, you know, running your own business and offering a service. It's like the people who come to you for this service, they feel seen, they feel heard when they come to you. And they feel this energy of being genuine, you know, and that is you. So hold on to that humbleness, that relatability, you know. There is that balance here with the Emperor of standing in your power, and the shadow energy of the Emperor is, you know, being arrogant and being forceful, but that's not you. And I feel like whatever it is that you are going into in this next chapter, it does have the ability to sometimes turn people who are emperors into the more shadow energy of emperors, where it goes to their head. But I feel like for you, it's not going to do that. You are too evolved for that. You are guided by your higher self. You are very much on a spiritual path. For some of you, this could even be a spiritual business or something spiritually related here. And it's like, I feel like in the past, if you have ever gone into that energy, this isn't going to be for everyone, but if you have ever gone into that energy of, you know, becoming a bit too big for your boots, kind of cocky energy here, I do feel like your spirit guides have humbled you very rapidly, because you do have, this is the energy of your spirit guides. You know, that they're not afraid of putting you back in line, so to speak. Yeah, interesting. We have here the dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. The number 19 might be significant, or the number 10. The number 10 always talks about, you know, the end of a cycle. So that's really interesting how, you know, this reading is about what is your next chapter. So I feel like there is definitely something wrapping up for you, an end of a cycle in some way. And you're being guided here to continue to be loyal to what you love and follow what you love and follow your heart. And also, there is that humble energy coming through again, you know, not forgetting those who have helped you, you know, give back to them, give back to those who have given you a leg up or given you a recommendation, give them, even if it's just a thank you so much, you know, and give an equal energy exchange. That is really important coming through here. The number 19 in the tarot talks of the sun, which is a real powerful, positive, happy card here. It talks of good fortune, exactly, good fortune with the beetle. It talks of success, it talks of, you know, happiness, joy, material success, abundance, being in the spotlight, being seen, being recognized. And I feel like this is what's happening for you in this next chapter. We have prosperity lies ahead, a new moon in Taurus. Yeah, exactly. Prosperity lies ahead. There is some sort of prosperity coming through for you, and prosperity isn't just finances, it isn't just money. Prosperity can be anything. It can be a prosperity in energy, a prosperity in luxury around you, prosperity in a lot of clients, a lot of good reviews, 5-star ratings I'm seeing. And with this being in the new moon, it does talk to me about, you know, things being hidden, you know. So I feel like it could even be like a real kind of rapid progression here, going viral, something happening overnight here, or within the space of a week, just a rapid progression here. It's almost like you didn't see it coming. And with it being a new moon in Taurus, it's like a grounding energy, making sure that you're staying grounded. Taurus is a very stable energy here. There's a stability to you that is serving you well and is going to serve you well in the future. So by remaining grounded is really going to help you through, all this whirlwind of energy that is coming through for you. I'm just getting a lot of whirlwind, like a blur, like this horse. The background is a blur. Things are speeding up. Could be to do with a manifestation that you've done around the new moon, something that you did around the last new moon, or what you've been working on around the times of the new moon, potentially for some of you. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. Wow, exactly. That is so, so powerful. So your intentions, your faith, and also your actions, I'm hearing, are making your visions your reality, which is absolutely incredible. Comment down below. My intentions, faith, and actions are bringing my vision into my reality. My intentions, faith, and actions are bringing my vision into my reality. Absolutely gorgeous. We have the rat spirit coming through here. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Archangels Gabriel and Zadkiel coming through. Exactly, yes. Be true to yourself. Follow what you love. Stay humble in your power, in your strength. The universe is rewarding you for everything that you have been doing, for all that you have achieved. You are an incredibly powerful soul. I really feel like you've been working really hard towards something. And it's like, now is your time to reap your rewards. Now is your time, to get your recognition. I feel like a lot of you communicate with your spirit guides very strongly, and your spirit guides are wanting you to keep up this communication, keep talking to them. It's like you have a loyalty to your spirit guides, to your spirit team, and they see this and they're wanting to reward you with this. I'm also hearing ancestors as well. There's a strong ancestor energy coming through here. Can we get some guidance for group 3, please, for this next chapter? Okay, I'm taking that. We have hope. May the horizon always sustain you. Wow, can we see that beautiful sunrise there on the horizon? And we did that have this energy of the sun coming through with the number 19. Yeah. It's like your hope has got you far. You never gave up hope, even in the past, if things were slow, if things didn't work out, if, you feel like you had failures or businesses or ideas that didn't work out. You held on to hope, and that has served you well. That has got you far. Absolutely gorgeous. What other guidance do we have? We have lightness coming through. May the light lift you to the surface. Wow. Hold on to your light. Don't lose your light. You are a beacon of light for others. It's almost like people are attracted to you. Energies are attracted to you. And you hold that power. And there is this energy of illumination, of lightness, of being seen. We can see here both of these cards depict a horizon. There's something on the horizon. There's something you've been focused on that is literally coming to fruition here in this next chapter. And I feel like a lot of you are like a beacon of hope for others as well. You bring hope, you bring light, you bring joy to other people's lives, and via whatever it is that you do. On the bottom of the deck, we've got love. May you dive deep into your passions, yes. And we've got the be loyal to what you love. So you're diving deep into a passion, and you're being encouraged to keep doing that. Keep focusing on what you love. Keep following that. Keep diving deep into that. Keep following your passion. Can we see another horizon and the sun on the horizon there? The sun is coming through for you. Comment down below, the sun is rising and I am stepping into my destiny. Because I really feel this energy coming through for you strongly. I feel there's this, like, you're really good at tapping into your emotions and following your emotions, and you're really good at following your logic as well. And it's like a fine balance between that is going to be really helpful for you. Following what your logic is telling you, but also remaining heart-centered, remaining open with your heart, and empathetic with others and yourself. Could we get some more guidance for group 3, please, for their next chapter? Okay. Oh my gosh. Success. Bloom wherever you are planted. Exactly. Yes. The success coming through for you. Success is coming through. Good fortune. You have the ability to literally make a success of whatever you put your mind to. And that is something that is very inherent to you and your soul. Thank you. Too many cards came through, so we're just going to do that again. Thank you. We have adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. Yes, exactly. You will get yourself to where you want to be. There is success blooming for you. It's going to require you to adapt to different situations that come through for you. Different opportunities, different energies, but you have that energy within you of being able to do that. We have persevere on the bottom of the deck. Leave no stone unturned. Exactly, persevere. You're really good at persevering, and you have been persevering. And don't forget that when, along your path, you are faced with things where you're going to have to adapt, maybe things that you didn't expect, different energies you've got to come into contact with. And you're being guided here to know that you can persevere and to just persevere with this because success is coming for you. If you can adapt, if you can, hold on to your hope here, hold on to your lightness here, follow the guidance, be loyal to what you love, be true to yourself, know that the universe is going to reward you here. And your success and your goals, your visions are going to become your reality. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely powerful. So that was your reading, group 3. I really hope that has brought you some guidance, some clarity, some confirmation. It really was very clear, this reading, very straight to the point. So please feel free to comment in the comment section how this has resonated for you. I always love to hear and catch up with you. Thank you so much for all of your likes, your comments, your subscribes, your super thanks donations. Your energy exchanges are so appreciated, and they truly help out the channel, so thank you so much. If you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. And don't forget to check out some of the other readings on the channel. They are completely free and timeless, and there are lots more messages waiting there for you to discover and explore. But thank you so much again, beautiful group 3. We'll see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye.